Tom, I'm going to go to you first. 4 in 10 consumers expect housing market will crash. Survey finds 4 in 10 consumers believe housing market will crash. Economists and real estate industry, by the way, that's economists and real estate industry leaders generally agree that the U.S. housing market has slowed and will continue to in 2023, but have tended to use words like temper, modest, correction when referring to declining sales and price ahead. Crash is a word that has been almost universally avoided. Consumers may have gloomier expectations. A recent Lending Tree survey of 2,033 Americans ages 18 to 76 found 41% believe the housing market will crash in the next 12 months. Crash is defined as a significant drop in home values in a short period of time. Of those expecting a crash, 3 out of 4 think it will be as bad as worse of 2008 housing crash. Home prices posted the 3rd straight monthly decline in September. Tom, thoughts?
What's really interesting, I dug into this, and you say to yourself, well, why do people think this? Why do they think it? And so I back up and say, why do they think it? And I looked in here, and right now the days that listings are on is extending. I saw Redfin, I saw Zillow stats. So the number of days are on the market are getting longer and longer and longer, and the number of showings is like way off. And it's because interest rates are high and people can't afford to buy houses. So if Vinny's selling his house, Vinny's my friend. I said, how's it going? It's going nowhere, man. I had a good realtor. It's been on the market. Nobody came here. Open house. There's like 3 couples. And, it's just sitting. It's just sitting there. And she told me to drop it $49,000. So I dropped it $49,000 and it's still sitting. So Americans, number one, they know that things are sitting on the market. Number two, they know that the mortgage rates are higher and it's making them all worried. Those are the 2 facts that you dive into the consumer sentiment. That's what they say. Man, nobody can sell a house in our street. And boy, look at the mortgage rates. The average person that doesn't read the Wall Street Journal, who's just aware of their own community, that's what they're seeing. What's also interesting is how regional this is. Right now, California, Washington, Oregon, and Nevada, it is in crash mode. Whereas South Florida, buoyed by a huge influx of people called demand, the market has only moved about 3-4%. So depending on where you live is also connected to this. But consumers are not dumb, and they're seeing what's out there, and suddenly it feels pretty bleak, and you survey them, and they said, oh, this thing's going to crash.
Tom, let me ask
Rational
you,
confusion.
In your expert opinion, we can all agree that the 2008 financial crisis were spurned by the mortgage-backed securities and the what was the NINA, no income, no assets, and basically the loose lending, right? I mean, that's essentially the reason that the economy almost tumbled. All these mortgage-backed securities and all this loose underwriting. Similar.
Oh yeah. We were default and inventory both shot through the roof.
So there was a lot of bad actors. There was a lot of loose underwriting. There was whether it was illegal, fraudulent. I don't know how many people went to jail for it. I don't know, but people were sort of calling it Michael Burry. So there were some definite reasons for that.